What's up, guys? It's Talia. Today is Sunday, October 21st, and I know it's been a few weeks since you've seen me, and I'm almost like a week late, but obviously I didn't feel like doing a video last week. It was just not a good week. We have a special guest. We have Tim. Yeah, this is Timmy. My boyfriend's dog, technically. I don't have a lot of whips to show you guys this week, but I have a lot of stuff. Not necessarily haul, but I have stuff for what it's worth. Which includes, I think I showed you the September fabric that I got from the Needlecraft Corner, I think. Because I think I did a video like very beginning of October. I'm sure I showed it to you, but I'm going to show it to you again because I don't remember. Got a few kind of stitchy things, but not really stitchy things. And then I will show you some fabrics that are going to be going up in my shop this week, as well as some fabrics that I'm sending to a friend of mine. Look at that face. Look at that face. See the face? Look at that face. He is so... Okay, we're not playing right now. We're not playing right now. So, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to make you wait. You gotta wait, sorry. At the end of the video, I'm going to do my drawing for my 2 pieces of fabric that I had a few weeks ago, like earlier in September. So yeah. Right after you last saw me, I switched projects and I started to work on the next one in the rotation, which is the Scarlett sampler, the Smith sampler by the Scarlett House. And I think the last time you saw, I only had some of the bird here. I had most of the bird. I still had the tail to finish and the stripes in the tail. And I think that was about it. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm talking over you. Get over it. And after working on this for a few weeks, stay over there. You can't come in and out. Stay over there. This is where it sits at now. I don't know why it's still on the Q-snap, because I kind of wanted to work on this and the next project that I started. Go figure, but this is going to be taken off the Q-snap pretty soon. There's leaves. What happened was, they finally, because I had ordered that color right there. It's called Tacna Gold. It's not gold, it's green. I had ordered that 3 months ago, from my LNS, and it was literally like 3 months to get it in, because apparently there were some dye lot issues. I guess their formula for that, one of the dyes they used in that color, changed, and so they were having dye lot issues, and so they were eternally on back order, and so it took me 3 months to get that color in. I thought we had ordered 2 skeins, because it calls for 2 skeins. There is a lot of that color in this project. Obviously, with it being the only color that I need 2 skeins of, it's the color that there's the most of. It's in the border, it's in everything, basically. But I thought we had ordered 2 skeins. Apparently we only ordered 1. So I did go by and pick up the 1 skein, and then went ahead and ordered the 2nd skein, hoping that it'll be the same dye lot. But at least I have the 1 skein that I can get started with. So I have all that done. Yep. And this is, no clue what this color is. It's a 40 count. I'm checking along the corners to see if I might still have a tag on it. I don't think I do. It's a 40 count by Picture This Plus. Just know that much. And the needle minder is from the Everyday Stitcher. So, what is this? I don't even remember what this is. I don't know. I don't think I've got the tag in here. Nope. I don't know. It's a 40 count Picture This Plus. So, I might leave it out. Maybe I'll work on it. Not that I'm not still doing my rotation, but I feel like working on it. So, but I had worked on it for like a week and a half, just working around what I could, and then I finally got that color, and so then I went back and started. I think I got like a leaf, 2 leaves, something like that. That's it. But the rest is other colors, so. So that was that one. Like I said, I worked on that one from my last video, like right after my last video, until this past Saturday. Not yesterday, but the past Saturday, the 13th. Because on the 14th, I started something else. I went ahead and started my September start for the year. It was supposed to be something else, but I changed it. Because this one, it kept screaming to me, like, start me, start me, start me. So I had to give in, and I had to start it instead of the other thing. And it is called La Pensee Positive from Jardin Prive. Let me turn the brightness down. That's a little tip for you guys. If you're going to show something off of your phone, turn the brightness down. Your monitor, your camera, webcam thing will pick it up a lot better. This is La Pensee Positive from Jardin Prive. It is a freebie. It's a 5-part design, and it's completely free on their blog, and I will post it the link to the blog in the description below. It also comes in French, since Jardin Prive is French. Also comes in French, and I believe there are also translations that were submitted by other people for Spanish and some other language. I think there's a Spanish one. I'm pretty sure there's a Spanish one, but there's a couple other languages that have been translated into. But this is the English one because I speak English. So this is what I've gotten done, and I've worked on this since last Sunday. I haven't worked on it yet today, so technically I've only worked on it for 7 days. And I love working on this. It's just so fun. It's so fun to work on. And I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to get this second part done. This is part 1 right here. From here up, that's part 1. This right here with the lady and the lighter writing, that's part 2. Well, that's part of part 2. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to get both parts done within the week, so that I was like, okay, if I can do 2 parts in a week, then I could probably do the whole thing in like 2.5 weeks. We'll see. I really like working on this, and I'm going to keep working on this. So you're gonna see this again next video, because I'm going to keep working on it until I just get so sick and tired of working on it that I can't stand it anymore, and then I'm going to switch it out for the next thing in my rotation. So that's Jardin Prive, La Pensee Positive. This is just a 16 count Aida that I dyed myself, and this is cut to size. the whole design, figured out on a 16 count Ada. The whole design is only like 90 by something or other. Anyway, the whole design only figured out to be like 5.6 by 18, something like that. No, 16. No, 5 point something by 15 point something. So I round up to the next whole number and then add 6 to each measurement. So I cut my fabric to 12 by 22. I don't know if it's still 12 by 22, considering the fabric shrunk. But if the fabric size shrunk, then the holes per square inch shrunk as well. So it'll still work. This is the whole width of the design. So, and I still have like this much fabric on the end. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to keep working on this until I get tired of it, and then I will switch it out. That's all I worked on in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. That's all I worked on, because I was just enjoying working on those so much. I just kept working on them. I'm not saying that I'm turning into a one whip at a time person, but I do, if it's a project that I really enjoy working on, I'd like to keep working on it until I stop enjoy working on it, until I get tired of working on it. So in some cases I might have to push myself to work on it a full week. In some cases it might be 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Just depends on the project. I can think of a couple that I've already done in my rotation that I had to push myself to at least work on it for a few days, because they're just kind of difficult to work on to begin with. But I also have projects in mind that I really would like to work on, even right now, that I'd like to pull out and work on, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stick to my rotation. The next thing is technically, I think, supposed to be Southern Social by Dimensions. I may or may not work on it. I don't know, because it's kind of tricky to work on. There's a lot of quarter stitches in that. So yeah. But we'll see. I'll try to work on it. I'll try to at least give it a few days, if nothing else. You can't see it, but there's a damn gnat. We've had gnats like crazy for some reason the last couple of days. I don't know where they're coming from. Next, we move on to the stuff. This is, I'm sure I probably already showed it to you. Picture this plus 40 count doubloon that I got from Needlecraft Corner for the fabrics of the month this year. And then their freebies. I'm still kind of upset that they forgot to send me the freebie charts back in August. It's okay. They're freebies, so I'm not entitled to them. They're just nice to have. There's a nice, there's a fall one by, who is this by? Faithworks? There's a fall one, and then there's a few, like September 11th remembering ones. There's one with the big stars and stripes ribbon, and it says, remember, we will never forget. And that is by Lavender Wings. And I'm not even into like patriotic type stuff, but this one This one is kind of pretty for what I can, from what I can see, because these little freebies that they send, there's no like model stitch or anything like that, and they're only in black and white. They're always only in black and white, so you can't really see exactly what these things look like when they're stitched up. It kind of looks pretty. I can tell that it's like got this very wide border, box border, and then I can tell at the top and the bottom, in the middle, there's a flag. You're not going to be able to see much, so, it just says, in loving memory of those who lost their lives in the attack on America, September 11, 2001. May God be with you and yours. That one is by Cross Stitch Wonders. And they have a website, crossstitchwonders.com. And then there's one last one. It's a September 11th memorial ribbon. So I guess you stitch it up and you can actually cut it out and use it as like the remembrance ribbon. Yeah, you can stitch it up and wear it as like the remembrance ribbon. It takes like 4 colors. 304, 336, white, and 310. And that one, what is that? Of Female Worth? Is that the name of the designer? Of Female Worth? I don't know what it looks like. That's what it looks like. That one's by. But anyway, I know it's probably torture, y'all hearing about the freebies that you can't see. Me and my mom got together a couple weeks ago, and we went to a discount store that opened up back last year, I think, in the local mall, in place of where Belk's used to be. I think it was Belk's. It used to be Belk's. Belk's? No. It's where JCPenney used to be. One of those. It's where one of the department stores used to be. And I mean, I got a few things. It's okay. They have a lot of furniture in there, and this and that, and got a box of hair color, which I dyed my hair. You can't tell it, but it's like a purplish black. Box of hair color for like $4. So, I found these. They're obviously coloring pencils, but they're like highlighter brights, super brights. I thought these would be good. These are like highlighter strength. For when I'm marking off the pattern, because I still prefer paper patterns. So I got those, $1. And I found these pink, 2 blue, and 2 purple. These are the same ones like Walmart sells. They don't sell these color ones anymore. The same ones that Walmart would have sold. 50 cents each. And that's all the sort of stitchy stuff that I got there. The next thing, I'll go ahead and show you before I send these off. I would have preferred to have already sent these off, but I still need to go and get some bubble wrap stuff to wrap these needle minders in. I dyed her some fabric because she needed a little pick-me-up because she's been having a really tough time lately. So I got her some fabric. This is just 14 count opalescent that I got, and I dyed it. This is a very light purple. Well, this one is kind of a bluish purple. Her favorite color is purple, so I got that. Obviously the light in here is gonna suck, and I apologize. Let me try something, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Not really. Not really. Just like bluish purple color. And then the other one that I sent her, I'm going to send her, is more of a traditional purple lavender. Yeah, it's totally not going to work. More of a traditional lavender color. You can see it's like this. You see this color over here on the side? That's closer to the actual color. So I'll send her those. I dyed these myself. I love them. Wish I could keep them. But she needs them more. And then I made her a couple of needle minders. Not very hard. So I just thought I'd show you those before I send them out. She doesn't watch Flosstube, so I already told her that I was going to send her something. So she knows that something's coming, but she doesn't watch Flosstube anymore. She used to be on Flosstube, but she doesn't do Flosstube anymore. So shop news. I'm going to go ahead and show you a few fabrics that are going to be getting loaded up into my shop. If not today, tomorrow, it'll be next week, because I'm not going to upload them all at once. You know how long it takes to make a listing for a piece of custom dyed fabric? It's not simple. It takes like a while. These are big pieces of fabric, so I apologize if they don't all fit in the frame. Got some 14 count Aida. Be this one. And just keep in mind that these are not going to show up true. Got this one. There's some little bits of like orange in there. Not orange. Kind of, sort of. I don't even remember what colors I used on this, to be perfectly honest. There's that one. That one is going to be called Haunted. Then I wanted to do one that was very Halloween-y. Sorry. And then we have this one. This one is going to be called Jack. This one. There are very, very faint traces of like a limey green in there, if you can tell. The problem is that I get sometimes is that when I dye them, especially if I put too many, try to mix too many colors at one time, the colors start getting muddled together. And it's pretty, especially if you don't like crazy fabrics, if you like subtle changes. But sometimes you want to be able to see the colors, the different colors that are in it. So I try not to use too many colors at once. That one was a 14 count as well. That one's going to be called Jack. This one is a good neutral. This one is a 16 count. And no, you're not seeing things. There are spots of darker color on there. This is just going to be called Dirty. I like the color. I like the name Dirty because it just looks dirty. Like I said, this is a 16 count Aida. Good neutral on that one. And this one is a good example. I didn't like put too much color on this one. So this one is a good example. Like this is the front, right? This is the back. There is a color difference. With my fabrics, most of the time, I try not to put too much dye in the fabric. So there's a little bit, a tiny bit noticeable difference between the front and the back. Because I dye it, I spray it on one side. I don't spray both sides. Um, this one, the next two are going to be 18 count. Um, this one is a lighter green than the other one was. This one is going to be called Swamp. There's little bits of orange in there. It's like a light mint-ish green with bits of orange. Again, that's an 18 count. And then this one is one of my favorites. I love this one. I'd love to be able to recreate this one. And the way the slide is in here, you're not going to be able to tell it. This one, make sure I got this in the right direction here. One of these. Let me turn it over, see if it shows any better. Because sometimes it is hard to tell the difference between the front and the back. Just because they get saturated so much. Either way, this one, it has a yellow greenish undertone with bits of pink in it. And this one, I can't name it anything else. I've tried to come up with something else, but I can't name it anything else other than strawberry banana. I can't. Because if you could see it in person, there's with the bits of the yellowish green and the pink, it just looks like strawberry banana. And that's another 18 count. That's another one that I wish that I would love to be able to recreate and for myself. May not. Who knows? But those are going to be going up in the shop. I do know that that 16 count dirty is going to go up tonight. The other ones I'm going to try to upload. I'm going to upload a couple of them tonight as well, a few of them tonight, and then maybe next weekend I'll upload some other ones. Don't know. It's all up in the air at this point. It just depends on what I have time to do. I may not even get any stitching done tonight. It's funny that because even though I get off work earlier on a Sunday than I would if I worked on first shift the rest of the week, because we close technically we close at 2:15, but a lot of times people won't stop coming in. They won't lock the doors until like 2:30, around 2:25, 2:30, and we can't start breaking down our section until they officially lock the doors. And then it could take about 10 minutes or so to break it down. But even though I get off earlier on Sundays than I would if I worked first shift every other day of the week, which would be 3:30, I come home on Sunday and I'm doing all this other stuff other than stitching. You know, I should make myself get off work, come straight home, and just sit down and stitch. But that's not usually how it happens. Usually, I'm busy doing other stuff. Most of the time, it's shop stuff. So, but you have some fabrics to look forward to going up in the shop. I would love it if somebody placed an order. God, I really love this fabric. I love this one. I really love this. I'm going to have to get another piece, and I'm going to have to recreate this one for myself, because I really like that. It's like a yellowish, greenish color, and it's got bits of pink in it. I love that. And I love that dirty one, too, because that's me all over. So that's all the actual stitchy talk. So I am going to go ahead and do my drawing. Drum roll, please. Keep going with the drum roll. Sorry. I always hit the wrong thing, and I don't know why. God, I look like crap. I gotta watch that. I've got a channel that I subscribe to called Nostalgia Critic. Well, the channel is called Channel Awesome, but there's a guy on there who does called the Nostalgia Critic, who does reviews of older movies, and they just put out one today. It looks like they put out one today of a movie that I really like called The Haunting from 1999. It was the one with Catherine Zeta-Jones, Owen Wilson. Was it Bill Paxton? No. It had a couple of more famous people that are famous now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch that one. What am I doing? I don't know. Can somebody tell me what I'm doing? I don't know. Still hanging on to just over 500 subscribers. Yay me. Okay, you have to excuse me. Okay. Share. Let me copy the link. Because what I'm gonna do the video comment selector for my giveaway. Comment picker. Okay, random comment picker. Is it? Yeah, I think that's it. Yes, this is it. I don't want the Facebook one. I want the YouTube. No. I'm getting there. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I am going to paste the URL for the YouTube. I'm going to paste the URL for the video. And that's the video. That's the link to the YouTube giveaway video. And I'm going to hit start. Right? It worked last time. Can we get rid of the ad? Why isn't it working? I swear, I tried this before. Okay. Sorry. I had to, like, search the URL. Okay. So now that we have the URL pulled up, right? So now it says amount of unique commenters 10. So I'm gonna scroll up here. Start. So Bannon Felemban. I'm sorry if I just butchered your name. I probably just butchered your name. So Bannon, I will write your name down. I just had a piece of paper. I'm coming. Hold on. Okay. So Bannon, you are the first winner. Number 1. Bannon. Fellenben. Okay, your winner won. She said, usually I work on either linen or even weave, and I like neutrals that have subtle changes. You might like the dirty color. So we're going to do this again, and I'm going to pick another winner. So we have the URL. URL is already typed in. Start. And winner number 2 is Virpi R. She comments on a lot of my videos, so congratulations, Virpi. You also have won a piece of custom dyed fabric. So you ladies, I assume you're ladies, I'm sorry. So for the winners, I will reply to your comments on that particular video, and if you would get in touch with me so we can work out the details of what kind of fabric you'd like and what colors you'd like that. So congratulations to all the winners. You know what? Just because I'm feeling generous, let's do another one. Just because I'm feeling generous, I'm going to do a secret third winner. Just because I'm feeling generous. No, you can't. Why do you keep picking the same ones over and over again? So lucky third person is actually going to receive a piece of fabric as well, but it will be the color and count of my choice. I will dye it specifically for you, but that third person will also receive a piece of fabric. But winners 1 and 2 get to choose their colors and their counts. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. I was kind of hoping... I kept thinking that was something else. Oh, my new watches. See? I completely forget everything if my head wasn't completely screwed on. My new watches. And I hate that they don't put it in order anymore. I recently subscribed to, sorry, gnats. I wish it freaking, or that you could at least see what your watch history was on your phone. Let me go, I don't know if it's going to show up any differently on, desktop. No, I didn't want to open that. Why does it open in the app when you tell it to open the desktop? Just do it this way. History, yes, thank you. New people I subscribe to, probably going in order of last to first one. Nordic Sticher, I know a lot of people already know about him. He is in Sweden, I think. He's a guy, obviously, since I'm saying he. Then I have... I know I should have shouted out Hot Mess Princess already. Kitchen Stitchers, they're 3 lovely ladies, and they are a hoot and a half. I'm telling you, they're a hoot and a half. Not just one hoot, a hoot and a half. Let's see. Stitching Between the Lines, she's new. Well, she's not new. I just discovered her. And then one of my favorite channels that I've recently started watching is the Slovac Family Farm. The Slovac Family Farm, Laura Reed. Laura. L-A-U-R-A. Laura Reed. So, hi Laura. I told you I'd give you a shout out. So go check her out. She does like the vlog style updates. And when her husband Joe gets involved, you know, things are about to get crazy. He's a mess. He really is. But he's fun. And I think maybe that's it. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not skipping anybody. Yeah. Yeah, but it looks like it. Yep, I think that's it. Yep. So that's gonna be it for me. As far as new watches, I will list their channels down below. And I'll also list my Etsy shop, link to my Etsy shop down below. I only have like 10 listings in there right now, but it's about to get more. So if you've seen one of the fabrics that you like in this video, it will be uploaded soon. I promise. Promise. Just give me time. Other than the sparkly ones, because those are already promised away to somebody. So yeah, work's going good. I've been there about 2 months now, and another lady, an older lady, she was 81. I should know how old she was because she kept telling everybody. She just recently had a birthday like the week before, and then she retired at the end of last week. On Friday was her last day. And so the job that she was doing, I've basically been moved into. Yeah. For the most part. So I'm working like every single day next week. Well, this coming week. I'm working like every single day. And there's 2 days, tomorrow and Thursday, where I'm working a double, which means basically open to close. But it's not bad. I say it's not bad, but if you think about it, it's like 10 hours a day. 10 hours for a double. And then like 5 hours for a regular shift. But all in all, it's not bad. I'm hoping that I'm going to get good hours this time. Now, since she's gone. They try to hire people. Like, he'll hire a couple people, and then they'll lose a couple people. So, it's like, it's a cycle. Anyway, I know you don't want to sit here listening to me ramble on, so we'll just end it there. And I'm sorry it took me so long to come back, and I promise that it won't be as long next time. I think what my deal is that when I start a new project, when I start working on a rotation, I don't want to show it until I'm done working on it. And I don't want to come in and do a video in the middle of me working on something. That's my brain. I don't know why I do that, and I've got to get over that. Otherwise it'll be like months before you see me. So I am definitely trying my best to stay on a schedule. So hopefully you guys will see me back here in a couple weeks. And hopefully I'll have something other than the Pensee positive worked on. I guess you're just gonna have to tune in and see. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I hope you have a great week. Get lots of stitching in. Have a blessed week. Just keep on trucking. No matter what you're going through, just keep on trucking. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.